Yeah. That's the only way.
That's the only way. That's the only way.
That's the only way.
That's the only way. That's the only way.
That's the only way.
That's the only way. That's the only way.
Well, that's the only way.
Came out the fire, I was forged in the faith. Pressure made diamonds, but God made the change. I was dead in the dark, now I walk in His name. That's the only way.
I ain't wore my mind at the stone of my chest. Every breath that I took only led to a mess. Tried to build my own throne, now I know there was pride. I did that of myself just to come out alive. Never move with a purpose, the mission is clear. Got to call and make panic and sharpen my fear. Turn pain into power, put truth in my breath. Now I step with authority, life over death. I was stuck in a pit, had my soul in the drought. Whole life thinking strong, but was breaking from guilt. Then the light hit hard, then the darkness is through. When the false ain't moving, the thing I'm gonna do. When I walk by the sight, I got faith in the flame. Every scar got a lesson, every loss got a name. I was chained to the guilt, now I'm free from the weight. Jesus opened the door, that's the only way.
That's the only way. That's the only way.
That's the only way.
That's the only way. That's the only way.
That's the only way.
That's the only way. That's the only way.
Yeah, that's the only way.
I got scripture in the heart, heavy bass in the chest. Still militant with the truth, put my flesh on the stress. I was running with the world, now I'm cut from the crowd. You don't need to repulse when the king got me crowned to be locked and exposed. When the light comes here, every devil back dark disappear. When he's here, I done seen what he does with a broken design. He can turn rumors to a realm when I blink of this time. I'm not preaching for show, I was built in the rain. Had to crawl through the valley just to honor his name. Now my soul too locked, I don't bend, I don't break. When the pressure rise up, like a beast that will shake. Till the fear back off, till the downfall back. I was lost off road, now I stay on track. Ain't no code, no train, no lane, no way. Only Christ brought life.
That's the only way.
No retreat, no fold.
That's the only way.
Stand firm 10 toes.
Grace did.
Heart froze, then He made me whole.
No change.
Can't hold what God already told. From the ash I rose.
That's the only way.
That's the only way.
No retreat, no fold. Stand firm, 10 toes. Grace hit, heart rose.
Then He made me whole.
No chain can hold.
What God already told.
On that sorrow. Woo.
That's the only way.
Like a fire in the lungs, let me speak that truth. Got me, but the man that gave sight to the youth. I wasn't be inside, had mask in a bone. Now the spirit moved deep, got his hand on my soul. As they hiked this spirit, I was down in the grave. Had a smile on my face while I lived like a slave. Didn't mercy cut in the shadow of the cage. I'ma live with the war, I ain't scared of the rage. Every step got gained, every line got bread. I'ma stand to the beast, I'm alive past death. I don't roast in myself, I know who got the brim. When I fell, he's on stage. When I said he stepped in, over bark like I'm cold, talk like I'm sin. Every bar got purpose, every wound got meant. For the ones feeling lost, for the ones full of pain. There's a road to the light, and it starts with his name.
That's the only way. That's the only way.
That's the only way.
That's the only way. That's the only way.
That's the only way.
That's the only way. That's the only way.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Came at the fire,
I was forged in the faith,
pressure made diamonds.
but God made the change. I was dead in the dark, now I walk in His name. That's the